Wait, ... Did you catch that switch in energy? The second it's Magnum and music hand. The next, court just got real. Buckle up. Judge is not here for games.
And counsel, hi. Are you retained?
I am not, Judge.
You're appointed?
I am.
All right. Mr. Escobedo, is the court's understanding, based upon the counsel's motion to the withdrawal, you want to hire an attorney? All right. You have 2 weeks to get an attorney. If not, this will be your attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can speak to him or not speak to him. That's completely up to you. If you go to trial, you will go to a trial with an attorney you have not spoken to. But he's been your attorney since April. So 2 weeks, you need to have your new attorney here.
Quick breakdown. The judge is warning that if the defendant doesn't hire a private attorney in 2 weeks, the court-appointed one sticks even if they haven't spoken once. Would you go to trial with a lawyer you've never met? Drop your take in the comments.
If you're planning on hiring one. Ms. Ferguson, I need a 2-week reset.
July 29th.
And state
Yes.
and defense, do you have all of the discovery?
Yes, Judge.
All right, if you can do an acknowledgement of discovery for me, the system's down.
It is.
So it's down. Were you able to tender an offer?
Not today, but I can get one.
All right. All right, so if you'll tender an offer today, and July 29th will also be your plea deadline date. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Okay.
All right, and they will give you an offer, counsel.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
And Mr. Escobedo, you need to be on time for court next time. Do you understand? All right. Let me just tell you, the other courtroom you were in, was it a district court?
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Come up so you can sign the reset.
Sylvia Noriega. Who's the attorney for Sylvia Noriega?
It's a Mr. Glitter.
God bless you.
All right.
God bless you.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
All right, why are you winking at me?
Okay, did he just ... wink at the judge? Bold move or courtroom suicide? What is it with people trying to flirt in court? Sound off below.
You winked from the side.
Wait, good for me.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We are not on that level, so don't come at me. Do not come at me on that level. We're not on that level.
Quiet.
All right, you want to take him?
Take them.
Yeah. All right. I don't understand. Why are people winking at me? We're not on that level.
John,
All right, Sylvia Noriega? Yes.
This was a motion to adjudicate that we sent a couple of weeks ago.
Mhm.
We set it to see if any of the restitution had gone to.
Mr. Birds, let me ask you something. Do you have trouble figuring out how you're supposed to act responsibly with other people? For example, the person you pledged your love to, your wife here.
This is where the temperature spikes. The judge isn't just reading charges, he's digging deep. Listen closely, this isn't about just law anymore. ... It's about morals, family, and broken promises.
I'm asking you a question, sir. This is the second assault. Before me, let's see, you choked her the first time that you were placed on probation. Thereafter, then you kick her now while you're on probation. Is the love of your life simply reduced to a punching bag? Or do you have any sense of decency and respect to the commitment that you made when you married the lady? I'm talking to you. Don't act like you're in a stupor, because I'm going to decide whether you need to go to trial or not, which I'm thinking about letting a jury decide. And I can tell you what they do in this county. They don't put up with this. You don't, first of all, you don't strike other people, much less a lady that you pledge your love to. Is that too hard to understand? So what is the problem? You're back here again. What? Well, I've never done such a thing. I wouldn't even think of it. I wouldn't think a decent person would. But if you're going to fight somebody, why don't you fight a man? Or you think a girl is the kind of a lady you pledge your love to. They're the punching bag.
She's never done no punching bag.
Sir, you choked the lady one time and then you kicked her in the side the second time. You see anything wrong with that? We made a big deal about it by putting you on probation. In fact, you went from really a felony to a misdemeanor. You were charged with a felony here at the beginning. It was a third-degree felony. I'm worried about your attorney is asking to put you on probation. The last time we did that didn't turn out too well for his wife. What's the relationship y'all have now? Are you going back to live with her?
No, sir.
Okay. Or do y'all have a divorce or something?
We do currently
Yes,
have
sir.
one in motion.
The complainant's divorce attorney was present with her in the courtroom when this was all being signed earlier.
The people I know, most of the people, the overwhelming percentage of the people in the world think the way I'm speaking. You don't mistreat another person, much less a lady, a woman. You know, pick on somebody like, who's got a fair fight, not a girl. We used to make jokes about people who would do that. Well, that's just low. That's low. Pick on somebody else like a man if you've got a fight, which is irresponsible behavior in the first place. How long were y'all married?
We've been together almost 10
How
years.
long were you married?
Since 2017.
And children? You have children?
We have children.
Yeah, that's good role modeling. I'm saying that facetiously. That's terrible role modeling. You think your children are going to act any differently than you? You're setting a bad example. Do you agree with me with this, or do you think I'm out of line in speaking this way?
No,
Do you
I-
disagree with me, or do you agree with me what I'm saying about the principles of life that should be followed?
I agree with what you said.
He says he agrees, but do you believe him? Can someone who's repeatedly hurt a loved one truly change with just words? Or is this just courtroom performance? Let us know what you think.
Okay. So what are you going to do about it?
Change everything about the entire situation.
Yes, sir. All right. I'm going to find that there is sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, because you had pleaded guilty voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and because you were guilty. However, I'm going to follow this agreement, place you on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 10 years. You must pay a fine of $1,000. There will be terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type of offense. And there will be, we will target what seems to be your problem that causes you to beat up on girls and others in generally. There will be a battery intervention and prevention program, which is normal and customary for this type of offense, and a parenting class you must complete, along with other terms and conditions of probation, which include having no contact with the victim of this offense, which I guess is going to be, you better be careful about this because you're going to be sharing the child, right?
Hopefully, that's the goal.
So, 10 years deferred probation, parenting classes, and battery intervention program? Sounds heavy, but is it enough? especially when kids are involved. This story isn't over. It's just beginning.
And there are going to be times when you're going to have to interact with the victims.
Judge, they have a way of a third party intervene or.
Yeah, you're going to interact with them, I guess, through a third party. But